right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Well, we're going to talk about another loony leftist, say that fast 3 times in a row, that's attacking Trump, this time a guy that played on a show that I absolutely loved, and even now, I still watch a couple of episodes almost every day. But let's be real, the glory of that show was Charlie Sheen, and I'm talking about 2.5 Men. That show always cracks me up because, oddly enough, Charlie Sheen's character reminds me a lot of myself in my 20s and my early 30s. I had been known to enjoy a good drink and the company of some women, okay? Let's put it like that. And I always laugh. I always get a good laugh. And yeah, they play very well off each other. But since then, we haven't seen Jon Cryer do much of anything. I think he showed up as Lex Luthor on Supergirl. I mean, easily the worst Lex Luthor of all time I've ever saw. I watched, he was in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, and he was absolutely horrid as Lex Luthor. Well, now he's attacking Trump. We don't give him enough credit for the levels of Trump derangement syndrome he has, but it's up there. It's Mark Hamill, Mark Ruffalo, Stephen King, Rob Reiner, Alyssa Milano. Those kind of levels, he's up there. He really is. He's a total fruitcake, a total imbecile, and his character in 2.5 Men, kind of like a white dude for Kamala. Let's just be real. All right, it was pretty clear Charlie was the alpha male on that show. So here we go. Hollywood actor Jon Cryer of 2.5 Men and Supergirl fame. Didn't he play Ducky or something in the 80s on, was it 16 Candles with Molly Ringwald? I don't know. In one of them shows, he played somebody named Ducky, I think. Took to social media site Blue Sky. Oh, hilarious. Blue Sky on Tuesday morning to accuse President Donald Trump of committing terrorism in his daily efforts to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. Wow. Cryer, who previously referred to himself as, quote, somewhat stupidly woke, not somewhat, give yourself more credit than that. You're swinging for the fences at this point. Attacked Trump using a labored equivalence of Al-Qaeda. Wow, we went from the Nazis and Hitler to now Al-Qaeda. Interesting. Okay. We're progressing leaps and bounds, it seems. Donald Trump is attacking the United States more effectively than Al-Qaeda could ever. Wow. These people are unbelievable. Trump administration aims to eliminate EPA's scientific research arm. Good. This is what those people don't understand. He's doing exactly what we voted him in to do. He's cutting the fat. All right? He's getting rid of agencies, employees, you name it, that really have just been sitting around collecting a check. Right? Just not really having to do a lot. Are they still working from home? I don't think they are. I think they told them all to come into the office everywhere. Who knows? The CBS 2.5 Men star was sparked by EPA's plans to restructure its scientific research arm while dismissing as many as 1,155 chemists, biologists, toxicologists, and other scientists, according to the New York Times. Bye-bye. This is not the first time that Cryer has entered the political domain. As Breitbart News reported, Cryer attempted to spin for the Kamala Harris campaign and help contain the fallout from former President Joe Biden's insult to Trump supporters, claiming that Biden misspoke when he called Trump backers garbage. Cryer joined the Democratic cleanup crew following Biden's disastrous comments made in a virtual conversation with journalists. Quote, Biden misspoke and quickly clarified his meaning, Cryer wrote on an X post, later adding, but nice try, douchebags. Wow. I got to tell you, they get stuck in that Hollywood bubble. They get that elitist attitude for somebody that is what? A D-level actor at this point? I mean, C-level? Look at the height of 2.5 Men. All right. He would have been what? A B- level actor? Charlie Sheen was in, as far as TV shows go, he was in the A list. He was the highest paid, I believe, television actor at the time per episode on that show. But come on, Jon Cryer, how relevant are you now? Just like Rob Reiner. When the last time Rob Reiner's made a movie? You're all worried about Trump. You're all in your bed, covered up, worried about Trump. And I'm going to tell you what's funny. And while I've got you here, I might as well show this to you. They posted his blue sky thing in this article, so I clicked over to it. My God. I mean, the level of meltdown from the leftists. Another pandemic is all but guaranteed at this point. It's going to take decades to fix all the things he's breaking. This is insane. Hopefully it never gets fixed. I mean, hopefully JD Vance will just ride in the next 8 years after Trump, and by then we will have sort of hopefully gotten the mental illness under control in this country, which you see a lot of in posts like this, and America will be fully back on track by then. I mean, look at this one. I've never loathed a person as much as I loathe that treasonous rapist felon Donald J. Trump. The only difference between Trump and Hitler is the country. I mean, literally check yourself in for some help. Seriously. Terrorists are calling from inside the White House. God almighty. And why? Why don't Republicans want clean air and clean water and clean food? Don't they live on Earth too? It's crazy. It's nuts. He will come for OSHA next. Hopefully. I mean, honestly, hopefully. You want to talk about a worthless organization. To simply the process of making more money for his buds at the expense of people's lives. Has there ever been a president that is more concerned with the everyday fellow than Trump? I mean, honestly, he projects some of the same kind of blue-collar concern that the Democratic Party was supposed to have had 30 years ago. You remember that? No, it's coming from Trump now. He's the one that's concerned about the coal miner and the farmer and the construction worker and all these guys. I mean, hell, he's trying to get the jobs back in the country so these folks can be sure of employment. And they're fighting that. They're fighting that. Always remember that. Wow. Unbelievable. It really is. It's amazing. I've seen more and more stuff just in the last couple of days about how parties have restructured and how people are voting now, and how people that were literally sitting in the center is considered extreme right wingers now. It's crazy. It's lunacy. It really is. Democrats' approval rating is like at an all-time low. You're trying to stop him from saving money. You look terrible. And you're trying to keep men and women's sports. Understand, you look terrible. But keep it up. We'll keep winning elections. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.